The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp from the foothills in Sonora. It's Energy Altitude in the D-League. D-League, the middle school division, 7th and 8th graders. Our final game before our dinner break. After dinner, we will have 2 games, and we'll have the 3-point contest. So make sure to join us here for that. Subscribe to NorCal Sports TV. Hit that notification bell to know when we are live. It's NorCal Sports TV. Energy in orange, Altitude in blue. Our D-League down to 3 teams. Right now, Energy head coached by Eduardo Morales. Altitude coached by head coach Sam Garski. Slow start to this one. Multiple possessions, no baskets scored. And after our lunch break, it's been the story. Nobody easily scoring. Even the G League, the high school division. The balls are just not falling. Warner. Warner back with it. Tosses it up and it creeps over. First made basket, Altitude on a 2-0 lead. Turns and shoots, gets it to go. Pugh got it to roll. Warner up and down, blocked by Canalita. Warner again, can't get the friendly roll. Out of bounds, baseline. Gangaswamy will be the catalyst on the baseline. Searching for the option. Inbound pass deflected by Canalita. It leads to a turnover. And all the way down the other end, an easy finish. It's Bentley Sen. Pugh, rebound. Just over 11 minutes to go in the first half. Energy with the lead in this D-League matchup. Count the basket. Tran able to put it in and count it as an extra due to the foul. A step-up 3. Too much muscle. Tran, rebound. He just made the last one. Canalita stands in front, sliding down the court alongside him. Murray turns, gets it over to Warner. That's the team's leading scorer. Murray swings it across, now at the top. It's Cash Sosa, his 3. Breaks off the block. Rebound Warner. He'll go in transition. Gangaswamy drives, tries to get rid of it. Tran. Top of the arc, Murray. Rebound. 5 minutes in, it's 7-6 altitude. You're watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. First 5 minutes down, Altitude Energy in the D-League. Altitude and Sam Garski leading by 1. Energy just a little behind. 3 from White, who has freshly entered in for head coach Morales. Doesn't hold the weight. Murray wants a 3 of his own. That one pogos out to Gangaswamy on the offensive board. Corner 3, no good. Chase down to the corner. Schweigert. Gangaswamy on his right. Gets it over to him. Now the up and over. Here's the drive. The kick back to the paint. Gangaswamy with power. Kick across, just out of reach for White. Altitude brings it down with the 3-point lead. Shot goes up from 8 feet. It's Tran to answer. Top of the arc 3 off mark. 11-6 Altitude leading Energy. Wyckoff Stewart got it up and good. 11-8. 11-10 that is. Tran. Murray pushes across. Perry has a nice pass down low, then switch over. Gangaswamy can't get the bounce. Tran turns and spins. Gangaswamy comes flying in, denied by the rim. From the outside, Gangaswamy again getting every board available to him, but the ball just does not want to fall. There's a lid on the basket. Canalita, his three. Pogo's out. Defensive rebound to Murray. His team leads by 1. Nice drive inside. Easy for Schweigert. White in the paint. Left hand. It's good. Has an answer. Head coach Eduardo Morales just took a loss in the G League game and now trying to get one in the D League. Murray. Turns and shoots. Too much muscle. Gangaswamy does the same. That time, not enough. He does it again. Blocked from behind by White with a foul. Timeout called. 5 more minutes until the half. It's a 1-point game with Altitude in the lead. Five minutes to go in the first half. It's the D-League at the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm the voice of choice, Levi Flores, and we have the Altitude leading by 1, 13-12. Currently at the line, it's Gangaswamy. Such a powerhouse presence down on the low block, you might as well call him the mitochondria. Gangaswamy earns a point from the free throw line. White tries to force one inside, and it leads to a turnover. Schweigert looks at his options, then attacks. White goes flying by. Gangaswamy, rebound, put back, another one. Ram Gangaswamy with ease. Wyckoff Stewart using the handles, pushing a man to the corner, then getting it to him. That's Pugh. Pugh gets fouled. Wyckoff Stewart against Gangaswamy. Wyckoff Stewart gets blocked. Gangaswamy says that was clean. Official disagrees. Wyckoff Stewart unable to hit. 16-12 it stays. Tran with speed. Tran goes up from 10. Nothing but net. White, his deep two. Pogo's up and down. Offensive board. Tran trying to take it back. Another foul down low. It'll be Sen shooting. Sen goes 2 for 2. A pass to Schweigert, leading too far in front. Tran couldn't quite hit the target. White gives it up to Wyckoff Stewart. Back iron, rebound Tran. Final 90 seconds until the half. 18-14 Altitude. Up to Gangaswamy. Only the basket's there, but he smokes it. Bence. Wyckoff Stewart for three. Way too much. Tran has help from Tag. Gangaswamy, right hand good. Up by 6. White, 3, good. White knocks it down and cuts the lead to 3. .20 seconds to go. Tran. Final 10 seconds. Wyckoff Stewart gets blocked down inside the paint. So Wyckoff Stewart will be at the free throw line as we head into the half. Altitude leading by 3. He can knock it down here. He does with the first. Wyckoff Stewart will get one more free throw before we have the first half score. So Wyckoff Stewart hits both, and we get word that the three-pointer from White was a 2, so the halftime score would be 20-19. It's the Altitude leading just up by 1. Second half underway. A little bit of confusion since it is the second half. They switch sides of the court. Altitude now going from left to right. Energy going from right to left. 17-minute second half. Still breaks at every 5 minutes, and the final 2 minutes will be a real game scenario in which you'll have full court press, stop clock whenever necessary, double teaming is allowed, all the works. And so Energy currently just up by 2. Now make that 4 with that made basket. It was Murray able to add to the total of 22. Leading pass, Sen gets caught behind the backboard. Pugh puts it up and in, count it, and one. A 3-point play. From a 4-point lead down to 1 in the matter of seconds. Tran throws it up. Pugh gets it deflected in the middle. Tran will pick it up. Murray. He's open, decides not to take it. Hits Tran instead. Sen. Same play. This time he's able to convert. Energy back in the lead by 1. Pugh gets denied at the rack. Murray favoring the left side. Perry behind him. Switch underneath. Beautifully set up. Will play well executed. Back and forth battle. Altitude up by 1. Pugh underneath. Still continuing. Pugh, a dominating factor. Here's Tran from the corner. Tries to fling it into Murray. Pugh on the defense. A body bump, count it, and a 3-point play. Pugh, right down the middle, but a 3-second call. Turns it back over to Altitude, who takes the lead by 2.
Garsky's team, Sam's team.
Murray down the middle, got it to go.
Great job, man. You're improving a whole bunch, man. I like it. Yep.
Warner gets the poke out. Here goes Schweigert. Warner to the right side, receives the pass, launches up a deep 2. Breaks off the block and a fight for it. Murray still going after it. Tran, a beautiful move behind the back to set up a drive. Shot won't go. Second chance is up and good. We'll have our first timeout of the second half at the 12-minute mark. It's 31-25. Still plenty more to go. 12 minutes to go in the D-League battle between the Altitude and the Energy. Energy looking at the score during the break, down by 6, looking to make that difference right now as White misses the 15-footer, but Wyckoff-Stewart attacks immediately, looking for that toilet bowl roll. It gets flushed down the hole. Immediate cut into the deficit. Schweigert and company. Now on offense, Warner gets a screen set by Murray. Go screen as he flies into the corner. Pass across, Teg. Now back near midcourt. Trying to go to work. Defense doing a great job. White with the save. Looking to attack. Only has to get past Schweigert, and Canalita travels as he takes an extra step, trying to get rid of it. White trying to deny Gangaswamy. Schweigert straight down the lane. Right hand floater, breaks off the block, out to White. He's open for 3. Another offensive board. Energy will stay with it. Down 6, now make it 4. Warner, great find to Murray. Cutting back door, but the ball doesn't want to go down. Wyckoff-Stewart saves it in to White. He'll lead the charge down court. Blows past Schweigert, right hand scoop. In the same decade, and now down by 2. Murray goes on the reverse. Altitude takes the lead, 35-31. Up and down the find, can't find Bentz. Coach Karski talking to Schweigert as he brings the ball past the midway point. Warner will reset at the top. Gangaswamy to his left, looking for the find, a little late to the party. Schweigert just too far in front. Gangaswamy tips it over to White, who's able to finish it off, wrapping underneath. 35-33, Altitude just ahead by 1 possession. We'll see if they count this. They're going to count the basket and the foul to give him a 3-point play. Coach Morales said he was definitely on the ground, but the officials say that the ball was out of it, going up into the basket. So it's now a 5-point lead for Altitude, and the Energy find themselves in another deep hole. It was 6 at the half, cut it down to 1, and now it's back to 5. Murray finds Schweigert. Schweigert fading away too much. Gangaswamy put back. That won't go. White works on Teg. One possession game closing in on the 7-minute mark. Schweigert goes up and over. Murray is there for the offensive board. Great opportunity for the Energy. Come back within 1. They do, and they tie it. Count the basket plus the foul. We're tied at 38. We've reached the 7-minute mark here in the second half, tied at 38. 7 minutes separate us and a winner. Find out who it is next on NorCal Sports TV. Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. That's STR8sports.com. Creator and designer of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp jerseys. A beautiful design to represent the foothills of Sonora. Drive to start off out of the break. Energy have taken a lead. They were down by 6 and now up ahead by 2. We do have extra NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp jerseys. When you pick up your camper on Friday, you can buy one for yourself or other family members. Just go into the snack bar, ask Jeremy for a jersey. You can purchase one for yourself. Energy Altitude, final 6.5 minutes. Energy have taken their first lead since the first half, and they're looking to continue that offensive streak and continue to push Altitude lower and lower in elevation. Coach Morales saying bring the defense up to midcourt. Need to stop that ball first. Don't allow them to get down low like they just did with Gangaswamy. Count it, and a foul. Back and forth battle. 41-40. And a quick answer from Energy. Schweigert. Defended by Wyckoff Stewart. Well, really defended by no one. Schweigert way too fast, getting past all the defensive presence. Wyckoff Stewart, baseline. Gives it up, out of the hand. Tipped away from Nicholas Jones. Tran, bounce pass to Gangaswamy. Tran scooping up. Schweigert following through. Gangaswamy has a third chance before it's stolen. Wyckoff Stewart, the first one down court. Smokes the layup. Perry rebounded by Gangaswamy. And a travel call. Up and down to send, baseline. Oh, too easy. Tran down to Gangaswamy. Heavily defended by Pugh. Won't allow him to do anything. Force a turnover. One-on-one transition. Rolls it off the rim. Schweigert picks it off and takes it down. Murray wide open. Looks at three. Takes a three. Not going to get a three. Wyckoff Stewart bats it forward. Leaves a wide open lane for Canalita. Still can't finish. These transition baskets hurting Team Energy, who could have an 8-point lead if they were able to finish. Gangaswamy out to the corner. Tran Hits. Tran from deep. Altitude back in the lead. Jones keeps it high, top of the arc, guarded by Schweigert. Pugh scanning the court. He'll take a drive against Murray, slapped on the side, will get free throws. Pugh misses the first. Pugh goes 0 for 2. Schweigert up and down, fouled. Final 2 minutes will come up next. It's Energy Altitude in a tight battle. Find out who comes out on top next. Schweigert from the free throw line misses the first of 2. 2 minute mark. Clock will stop at any point necessary, like right now for the free throws. Full court press is allowed. Schweigert goes 0 for 2. Wyckoff Stewart picks it off the rim. Altitude leading by 2. Energy have been playing from behind most of the game. They were able to take a lead, but it's been back and forth for the last 4 minutes. White from the top of the arc throws it up and fouled. Get 2 free throws for White. Violation against Energy. He'll take 1 shot away and only give White 1. White hits the 1. Altitude only leading by 1. Here's that full court pressure that can make a huge difference in the final 2 minutes. Murray swings it across. Gangaswamy the finish. Back to 3. Energy, they don't need a 3, but they do need a basket. White, he'll look for 3 anyway. Warner being told by head coach Sam Garski to hold the ball. They have that 3-point lead. Try to take as much time off the clock as possible. Instead, they turn it over. Wyckoff Stewart. 1-on-2. Blocked by Gangaswamy. Coach Morales saying we need to get this ball back. Don't foul, just get the ball. 45 seconds to go. Foul call will put Tran at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Inside 2 minutes, any foul that is not shooting will lead to a 1-and-1. So Tran a chance to extend the lead outside of one possession. Tran hits the first of a 1-and-1. 4-point lead for Altitude. Altitude 50, Energy 45. Energy just under 40 seconds. Not a lot of time, but the clock stopping on a foul could be huge. Energy need to score at all costs. White tosses up. There's another foul. Get 2 more for White. Last time he was at the free throw line just a minute ago, he had 1 free throw taken away due to a lane violation. Need to avoid that now.
24 seconds.
So White able to add 1 point with the clock stopped.
Your head hurts. Why did you say something? I'm sitting here, like, I'm literally looking at you. Why aren't you saying anything? All right, come on. His head hurts. He's sitting there.
White
You have to say something.
gets both. So now the Energy down by 3 and a timeout called by head coach Morales. Final 24 seconds when we return after this message from Straight Sports. Final 24 seconds. Altitude up by 3. Tran gives it up to Gangaswamy. And that should all but just do it. 2 more points added to the total for Altitude. It's a 5-point game. 8 seconds and counting. Shot won't go. Rebound Altitude. 3 seconds. Looking for a steal, but time expires. 52-47. The Altitude will take down Energy in this D-League matchup. After dinner, more games to come and the 3-point contest. You've been watching the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.